Hey guys, what's going on? This is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, and I am back. Today is Sunday, May the 26th. Happy Memorial Weekend. I am making a really surprise appearance, I guess, today for something that's kind of special that we got about an hour to take advantage of, an hour and 14 minutes to take advantage of. And it's pretty amazing opportunity. It was enough for me to rush home from church and come and talk about here for the next probably beyond, I guess, until this ends, because I'm going to be on here getting myself set up. And it's to talk about the GetFit mining promo that we just got announced from the announcement from the founder. And we're going to talk about that because it's pretty exciting. It's actually really exciting. So we're going to get into that. So yeah, if you're not doing anything, you're not at the pool, you're not barbecuing, you're not grilling, and you're worried about really securing your financial future. All right, this is what I'm going to be doing here for about the next hour, is getting myself set up and talking about it and showing you what you need to do to take advantage of this promo. All right. Now I'm just going to jump right into it. You already know the deal. Hey, make sure to hit subscribe, turn on your notifications, hit the like, drop a comment, and get in the CPMD private Facebook community. Answer all 4 questions. All right. Now, let's talk about this because this is cool. So we got a call. So today we were having a call this morning, early. I was up at like 6 o'clock this morning. Crazy enough, had a long day yesterday. Of course, I went back to my hometown, Beaumont. One of my really good friends, one of the people I consider one of my best friends, passed away pretty tragically and just suddenly. So we had his funeral and burial and everything yesterday. I was a pallbearer for that. So it was a tough day, just dealing with that and having to drive there. I got to hang out with my family a little bit. I got to go and eat some boiled seafood, all that really good stuff. Almost choked, literally almost died. Probably one of the worst choking experiences I've ever had in my life. Yesterday was super freaking scary. Something went down the wrong way, and it just, man, the spices and stuff. Thought they were gonna have to call the ambulance for a second, but I'm all right. I'm still here. Made it back home. Drove back home last night. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep. Up early, and then this promo comes. And so, what is this promo? All right. So I missed the call yesterday because I was at the funeral, but I heard that they released the MQT token for GetFit mining. Now, the MQT token basically will be the token of the entire project. This will be the token that we will be mining and earning. And yeah, it's just a token. It's what we're going to use to buy our miners, all these different things. And they're going to replace it for some reasons. I'm not going to really get all into that. They're replacing I think it's the GFAM token, right? And there's some reasons behind that, but here's the things that you really want to know. The MQT token, to my understanding, is only 21 million. They are really building it off of the same tokenomics of Bitcoin, right? So they're not putting a lot of this out in the market. Right now, the pre-sale for this token has started. The pre-sale is at 25 cents. They've already have an evaluation that when they release it, if they sell all 500,000 pre-sales, this token is already going to be like 40 something cents, 42 cents, I believe. And let me see just real quick who's in the comments real quick. First again, second. Trying to get through the videos to get signed up. Okay, no worry. Levon Smith says trying to get through the videos to get signed up, get the new promo. We're gonna do it right here. So I got to get me some BNB and stuff, or I think it's USDT or whatever I need. I got to do that pretty quickly myself because I want to take advantage of it. Fabia Al-Folabi says second. I'm probably butchering your name. Sorry. Abitio Afolabi. Welcome. And then David said he was first. He got his notifications on, so he's not missing anything. All right. But yeah, so the token, the MQT token. So we had a discussion this morning. I was like, well, look, I think buying the miners is going to be the most important thing. After June the 9th, there will no longer be any more miners. Omegas. Omega gives you the most mining capability. You can earn the most tokens if you have those miners. And I always go back to thinking about like the Gala token, right? And had the Gala miners that started off at like $500, and then they ended up selling for like over 100, and I think at one point like 130, maybe 150,000 at its peak for those miners. But those gave you the capability to be able to produce the Gala token, right? So this is the same thing here. We're getting these miners at dirt cheap prices right now, and they're going to stop selling them after 6/9. So they're going to be like, it's gold right now. After June the 9th, anybody that wants to come into this will have to get all of the others, the alphas and the primaries and all the other miners, and they will have to pay a lot of money to evolve them to get it to an omega. So right off the bat, the people who have these omega miners, you will be in the position to make the most because you're going to earn the most tokens, you know, and you're going to earn them before there's tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of people. So we're getting this token right now. It's a valuable token even now. It's on the market. You can liquidate this token now, right? But the discussion this morning was, should I buy this MQT token or should I buy miners? In my thought process, I said, I don't care about the token just yet. I want the miner that can create the token. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to buy the token. I'd rather just get the miner. But then there was a discussion with the founder. The founder said, look, here's what I'll do until 2 o'clock Central Standard. We got 1 hour and 8 minutes to get this done. They said, if you buy $500 worth of the MQT token, we will give you 5 omega miners free. Now, I know this MQT token, when it launches, is probably going to launch at least equal or more value. I think this MQT token is probably something that for me, I don't really want to sell. At least not now, because, or maybe a portion. I sell 50% and keep 50%. Because I believe this token is going to be very, very valuable. I mean, when we have 100,000 people on the platform, 500,000 people, this token is going to be worth a lot of money, a lot of money. So for me, the miner is what was most important. So I was just going to buy the miners, and then they came out with this promo. So I'm going to get the tokens, and I'm basically spending $100 per miner, but I'm just going to get $500 worth of tokens free. That's 2,000 tokens. And if the tokens just go to 50 cents, that's a grand. All right. So and it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. The way this ecosystem is set up, it's inevitable to happen. It will absolutely happen. So right now, let's just look at what it's gonna take to get the tokens, because that's what I think is most important, and get the miners, because we got an hour left to do that. So let me jump to a screen share. I'll probably share my phone here if I have to. Let's jump in. All right. Now there is a special place. I did put the link where we have to go to get the tokens. So let's and I probably need to connect to the right wallet. So let me get in here and let me just grab this link first. Make sure I have the right wallet connected as well. And guess what? You can buy multiple packages of 500 tokens. So you don't have to, it's not like, oh, I can only get $500 worth and I can only get, the 2,000 tokens. If you want to spend $2,000, you can, and you could just do it in $500 increments. So this is the right wallet. So let me just grab the link real quick. All right. Let's just paste this up here. So let's see what we need to get these tokens, because that's going to be the main thing. So the link, all I'm doing is just placing it in my MetaMask browser or my Google Chrome. I have the same wallet. I'm just using this. It's a lot easier to see, I know, right? Look at the tokens. They've already sold over 100,000 tokens in the first tier. The second tier of tokens will cost you more money, and they may not, and I guarantee you they won't have 5 Omega miners in there. And so 1 USDT is 4 MQT tokens. That's 25 cents. So you do need a USDT balance in your be in your MetaMask in BEP20 or BSC network, BNB. So I need to figure out how to get some BEP20 because I want to do it. I need at least $1,000 of it right now. So let me look at my wallet and see what I have because I need some BNB. I think I have some USDT, but it's on the wrong chain. So we may have to swap it over. You know what? I think I have some. Trying to see if I can find me some BNB or some USDT in one of these wallets. Okay, I think I got a little bit in here. Okay, so let me just convert some stuff real quick. I want to do this easy. I don't want to have to convert like 20 different tokens. Okay, I gotta find some. So yeah, USDT is what you need. And we're going to talk about a few other things with the platform. I'm going to go through some stuff today too, just to try to make this. I know I had someone mention that this is confusing. I mean, it is a little bit. This is not like entry level. Just put your money in there and make money. This is not what this is. This is a real crypto ecosystem. And I mean, I challenge everyone that sees this to treat it like what you want it to do for you. And what I mean by that is if you want this to create you $1,000 a week income, if you were going to go and do something to make an extra $1,000 a week, how much time would you put into it? Like, okay, if you had a side business and you said, look, I want to do whatever, I'm going to, you know, I don't know, design t-shirts. How much time would it take you to go and design t-shirts to make $1,000? Right? Could you say 3 to 4 hours, maybe? And what I say by that is put 3 to 4 hours in to mastering the program that you're in. Master it. Have it to where when somebody comes to you to ask you a question, you don't have to go anywhere else to get it. You know the answer. I mean, this is a rather complicated platform. It is. But me just doing it for a week, I can tell you what you need to know to get through it. And I can show you how to buy, how to, your miners and how to start getting this thing going. I can show you because I did it myself. And then I get on the calls. I'm, watching it. I'm studying it. I'm learning it because I don't want this to pay me $1,000 a week. I want this to pay me $1,000 a day. And I believe that it's going to be very, very possible in this particular platform and ecosystem to do it. And we're early. We're here early. That's the big thing. We're not hearing about this after there's 100,000 people already in it. There's 5,000 people right now. And when this really hits the masses, it's going to go viral, absolutely viral. So put a few hours in, get on the calls, treat it like how you want it to pay you. If you want it to pay you $50 a week, well, treat it like, spend 30 minutes a week. But if you want it to pay you $500 a week, maybe you spend 2 hours. 5,000 a week, maybe you spend 4 or 5 hours. You get on the calls, you get on the trainings, you find where the Telegram is. You find, you watch and you look at all the videos under the setup website, the getfitminingsetup.com, and you go over it and you do it again and you make multiple deposits and do it yourself and build the experience. I'm saying all of that stuff just to say, like, that's what it's going to take if you want to make that kind of income. Don't think that it's supposed to be one of those deposit and come back and just withdraw, because where are those platforms now? They're all gone. None of them are here, right? None of them. So treat this how you want it to pay you. Let me go in. Still trying to find some tokens. We got 1 hour exactly. I'm gonna use this USDT that I got. I got some on Tron, so I'm just gonna swap it. I got a little bit in here. Let's send this. We're gonna use this. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's just do it all from one place. I got some Doge in here. I don't really want to sell it, but this is gonna make me way more than what this Doge is worth. Sorry to say. It's gonna make me a lot more. I got some XRP too. XRP. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a little bit of each. Let's swap this to BEP20. All right. So I'm gonna swap a little. Well, you know what? For time's sake, I'm gonna do it this way. Yeah. I have some other coins in here that I don't really care about that I on Ethereum that I don't mind getting rid of. Let me just take a look real quick. I might sell some of these tokens in here. I got a bunch of these like little just pieces of tokens, like a little bit here, a little bit there. And most of these tokens right now, they aren't really worth a whole lot, but you didn't want to sell them because the price went down and you're hoping like, okay, maybe they come back and maybe I'll make a little bit of money from them. But some of these tokens need to be sold. Some of them really just need to be sold because they ain't worth much of nothing. I'm trying to think of which ones. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it from one place so I can do it quickly because I'll be swapping tokens all day long. I don't feel like doing that. So we're gonna actually use a little bit of Doge today. I made a lot of money on Doge because I got it when it was like pennies. So I did pretty good on that. And today we're gonna liquidate some of it, some more of it. All right, let's do. I need I think $1,000 worth. So let's just do a little bit more than 1,000. We'll do like 1,020. It's not a bad rate. Oh well. Sell it off, baby. I gotta put my VPN on so I can. All right, and if you guys got any questions while I'm here doing this swap is gonna take just a little bit. So let me make sure I'm getting a good. So 6,100 for 1,020. Make sure I can't get a better rate over here. Always check too. Whenever you exchange these tokens, just check a few different places because sometimes you might get a better, a better exchange rate. So I try to always check BSC. So if I send 6,100, come on, 6,112. Well, I don't think it'll even let me do this much. Oh well. Oh yeah, see, I'm getting a lot more doing it in SafePal. So I'm gonna do it in SafePal. All right, swap, confirm. So it'll take me just a second, get that swapped. Then we're gonna move it over to this wallet and we're gonna buy our MQT tokens. So let me just jump over here and see if we got any questions just real quick. Nope. Yeah, we do. Let me stop the share just for a second. Somebody Levon's said, okay, we already saw that. Okay, does your upline get 25%? No. So your referral, if I'm not mistaken, the upline is 10% maybe. Oh, see, I actually, so here, look, check this out. So some people already took advantage of this. So I actually transferred a little bit more than what I needed, but it's all good. Um, so here I have $1,500 that people bought. Well, it made me 10% of that. So you get 10% when you're selling these MQT tokens, and they give it back to you in USDT. So like I can claim this. So I'm going to claim it. $0.09 fee. Confirm it, and let's watch the USDT hit the wallet. Come on. MetaMask moving slow. And this is all smart contract, guys. This is the reason why I really like this platform, because there's no cutting off withdrawals. You can't do it. All these other deals that we've been in where they disable the withdrawals, it's already in my wallet that quick. 150 USDT is there. Claimed it there. Just like that, instantly. Everything happens instantly here on this, And also too, I think I had some BNB I could have claimed. I forgot. I think I had some money in here. Hold on, let me see. GetFit. So let me just go in here real quick. I think in my dashboard, I had some commissions too. So when I go here, my NFTs, evolve marketing. I'm in the down here. Oh, where did I go to claim it? I saw it somewhere. My NFTs dashboard. I thought I saw somewhere in here that I had some commissions, but anyway, I'll find it, and I'm gonna withdraw those two. But there were some that popped in there. But let's get this done since we got this coming. So all right, it's gonna take just a second to hit. So we'll just give it a little minute while it's converting that. Let me see. Another question was, let's say I spend 500 USDT to buy MQT. So how much BNB do you think we need? So it's in USDT. For BNB, you just need, the transaction fee I just did was like 9 cents. So it was real. It wasn't a lot, right? It's a low amount. Now, when you dock your miners, right? When you get the miners and you dock them, those have a fee. So yes, you're going to have to pay that fee to dock them. All right. And I think to dock all 6, I want to say it's about $120, maybe somewhere right around in there, give or take. What platform am I using? I'm using SafePal wallet. If that's what you're meaning. When I just swapped using SafePal. The fees are pretty decent there, and time is in a little bit of a time crunch right now. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go ahead and just swap some stuff. Craig, what's going on? He bought 1K. Congrats. So so you'll have 10 miners, right? We can only dock 6 of them, or 7 technically. You can do 7 if you got the GFAM to open up the last spot. But right now we can do 6 with BNB, and so now you can send the 5 like to your brother, and then he can dock those in his. So congrats on that. So come on now, I'm gonna get this USDT. It'll take all day. Yeah, it's happening. These swaps usually take about 5 to 10 minutes. So that's coming. So let's go back. Share a screen. because I want to go back and show you, because I know I'm going to need some BNB right now to dock them, right? So let's go back over here and look. Let me get let me put my link in here. So I'm basically just went to my own link so I can kind of show you where the referral stuff is. And so if you take your own link and just place it in, in the address bar, it'll take you to this page where you can see, who sponsor you. You can buy these miners here. So you were going to get 3 for 250. So now 500, you're getting 5, but you're getting those 500 tokens, which are going to be super, super valuable. And it won't be a long time. These are not like things you got to wait, because like when they release the token, it'll be liquid, and that's in like less than 2 weeks, about 2 weeks away. So you can see in here I have some pending claims in here, 0.41 BNB. So let's claim it. I just go there, claim. $0.07 transaction fee. Go to my wallet here. And then boom, BNB is in there. It's 252 bucks worth of BNB. 150 of USDT. It's instant, guys. This is smart contract. This is the difference between a lot of the stuff we've been doing. And I hate that we didn't have some, more legitimate stuff like this. But this is the program that you want to build. I mean, these other deals where they're cutting off the withdrawals and they're just, changing this and changing that won't happen here. You won't see that happening here, because this is 100% decentralized. No one has the control to be able to do it. This ecosystem will run itself. Still waiting on my USDT. So hopefully it's coming here just a sec. And then I'm just going to show you how to go in and buy my docking slots. So you can show you I've got 3 open. So I'm going to have to come back and open these 2. I don't have enough GFAM yet to unlock this last 7th one. So just kind of got to hold on to it for now. But while we wait on these tokens to hit, I want to jump to something just real quick. Where did I send that? Hold on, I want to show you. This is going to be one of the deals that I think will be the easiest for anyone to share. Now, it may not be the easiest to share with a person who is completely green to crypto, but this will be something that any and everybody can do, right? We talk about a lot of things in crypto. Sometimes it's just not really set up for certain people. Well, this is set up for anybody. Anybody can do this. So you look at the affiliate rewards here. Now, this is just typically if somebody is going to that screen I just showed you and they're buying the 3 miners or whatever miners that they're buying, right? This pays out 25% to anybody that you refer to. So if I just say, hey, look, I want to share this with my cousin. Hey, look, you want to buy a 500, or you want to buy $500 worth of miners, you'll get 6 Omegas right now until the 9th. This is what's really, really important. After the 9th is gone. It will cost you thousands upon thousands of dollars to get an Omega miner, because you will need other miners. You have to buy miners, then upgrade those miners, pay fees, upgrade them, pay fees, merge them, and all this stuff. I think it's like, I want to say 3,600 bucks. I thought they said is what it would take to evolve like a primary all the way up. So what we're gonna have is gonna be really special, and nobody else will be able to get them, and they'll be very valuable for sure. But every time you go in there and you sell, let's say 500 bucks worth, that's $125 that goes in your pocket. Now, if that person goes out and starts sharing it, and they're telling their friends, and they're getting people from the gym, and maybe they're in fitness classes or cycling classes, or maybe they got like a um I don't know, a pickleball club that they're a part of, right? And they share this with them. Every time they're out here doing something, they're getting paid crypto for doing it. They're earning money for physical activity. And so as this goes down in levels, when you start getting down to like level 4 and 5, you're going to have hundreds and thousands of people there that you're going to be earning from every time people are unlocking they're docking their miners, or they're buying miners, right? They're buying a miner. That's fees, or that cost is generating a commission for you when they buy those miners. So it says active miners within GetFit mining ecosystem will unlock 11 levels of affiliate commissions. These commissions are paid out instantly by smart contract in real time, providing immediate rewards for their efforts. So you don't have to do this, but hey, even if you're not mining here, they're going to give you the ability to get the free slot, and you can still earn the direct referral commission. So this is going to be one that people will share just because they're going to share it, but it's going to make them money anyways, because they just want to share this with people. See if I got the tokens yet. Nope, not yet. Still waiting. Man, I sold some Dogecoin today. I didn't really want to sell it, but I actually probably had majority of the money that I needed in other tokens, but again, just didn't really want to wait. So let's go back over here. So, just to kind of walk through this a little bit, there's a few things that you have to do, right? Number one, the GetFit mining setup. GetFitMiningSetup.com is where you want to go and just study and learn it, right? Be able to do this with your eyes closed. So there's some videos in here. Watch all of them. Take the time to watch all of them. Again, use it. Call this your part-time job that you spend 1 hour a day, 30 minutes a day, 1 hour, 2 hours every other day, right? And go through it. Read the light paper. There's a lot of information in there that talks about this particular ecosystem and how it works. So now here, number one, you can download the apps for your phones. Gonna have to go through the process of downloading it, right? Not too hard. All you need is Apple Health and Google Fit. All right. I mean, I have my fitness app too that I use, which automatically reports it to Apple Health. So for me, I mean, it tracks everything that I'm doing, but you want to make sure you have Apple Health so that it knows what's going on. Pretty cool app. It's counting my steps today already. Haven't done a whole lot. 1,833. We'll get a lot more in today because we're going to probably try to get a workout. But all of this stuff in here and the app is pretty cool. Now you got to set up your MetaMask. Most of you guys already have a MetaMask wallet. I know there's some people that are new that will have to go and download the MetaMask wallet. But guess what? Look, there's some videos to walk you through it. Create a MetaMask wallet tutorial right there. Funding your MetaMask wallet with BNB right here. Linking your MetaMask wallet to GetFit mining app. Funding your GetFit mining internal wallet. So you have to put a little bit of that BNB inside of the app, the wallet that's inside of your GetFit app for transactions. Funding your wallet with BNB and GFAM. So like these steps are right here for you. The problem is just people want you to do it for them. Like, hey, I don't feel like reading this. I don't want to do this. I want to do this. Hey, how important is it to you? How is it worth it to you if you can build a $500 weekly extra income? $2,000 a month income, $1,500 a month income. Is it worth it to watch some videos? I mean, master this stuff, guys. I'm telling you, this, if you ever wanted to master one, master this one. So you create your MetaMask wallet, you add the Binance network, you fund your MetaMask wallet. All these steps just right here, just click them. Part 5, setting up your referral and sponsor code. So if you want to share this with someone, there's a video already here. Affiliate setup, sponsor setup. It's all right here. Watch them. Minting and crafting your miner, right? So right here, video. You have to go in there and get the miner, right? You mint it. So it's in your dashboard. How you evolve them. Now, if we're getting omegas right now, we don't have to evolve them. You can skip this. We're buying the top miner that there is, and they won't sell this after the 9th of June. So this is why it's important to get them now, because you buy them now, you don't have to worry about going through this evolving process. And they're not staking the GFAMs anymore. So because we're going to the MQT, all right? So all of this stuff right here, majority of you, if you can make it through this stuff, you can set this thing up. Doesn't take a crazy amount of time, but once you get it figured out, you're rolling. You are rolling. So yeah, that's it. Let's see real quickly if we got our tokens. Nope, not yet. Still coming. So we're gonna wait on it until it comes. We got 38 minutes. I know for sure it won't take that long. Probably have it within the next couple minutes, to be honest. I think the last time it took about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe. Especially when you start doing a lot larger transactions, it could take a little bit longer. But yeah, that's what that is there. So GetFit mining setup, use it. We're gonna have more content. There's gonna be more stuff coming out to try to consolidate and make this stuff, a little bit easier. But I mean, this is a one-stop shop right here. I don't know it's gonna get too much easier than that. You can stop and play these videos as much as you want. So that's there for you. But see, these will go away. These omega miners are gonna go away. You're only gonna have alpha, and then you gotta pay to get those alphas to become an omega when you could just buy the omegas right here, right? So got some docs. I need to fill these up down here. You can even see what your miners. So let's go to my NFTs. So I can see them in here. Uh-oh, am I freezing? So yeah, you can look at these and how they work. So it's a mega mining power 300%. Mother, so you can see steps, distance, calories, workouts, sleep. So I guess just like your attributes. So this one here is about steps. So I want to get more steps in on this one, more workouts, which is primarily kind of what I'm mostly doing there. So that's good. I like that one. Bravery, so steps, distance, workouts, perfect. That's more what I'm doing is lifting, working out. And this one is for sleep. So if you like to sleep, you get the most here for sleep. So the attributes here is for sleeping. So yeah, it's pretty cool how you can kind of see what they do. I even got a primary down here that I don't want to use one of my slots for the primary because it's only a third of the minting power. The other one is 300. So I only really want to put a primary in that. I mean, an omega in my slot. So this one, I don't know. Maybe I'll just give it away to someone, or I'll lease it out when we get to leasing. All right, so we got some BNB. So now let's go in here. Let's go to where we were and let's buy the MQT. Let me get the link. Copy it. Some people are really gonna get this. This was a promo that just happened. We got no word of this. I found out about 20 minutes after it was announced. So, I mean, look, I wasn't really prepared. I know a lot of people may not be, but for those that are, this is going to be a crazy opportunity. So I'm going to come in. I need to send my stuff here. Oops. So let's go to USDT. We want to, let's just do it like this. Let's scan it so we can send this USDT over there. Send. This is not Ethereum. All right. Let's send the max amount over there. Everything's right. Confirm it. Send. Transfer is complete. Let's just watch it. Start sending. And there it is. There's our USDT. Now, let's go make our purchase. I want to get, I'm going to just do it in 2 transactions just to make sure. So 2,000. It's going to cost me $500. All right. Purchase. All right. We know this is not a deceptive request. We know exactly where it's coming from. So let's go ahead and just go to next. My spending cap is at 500. Let's just do it at 2,000 just in case I want to come back and get more. Hopefully I can get more at some point, or they do something else. I don't know. They may extend this. I don't know if they're going to extend it past, the next 32 minutes, but maybe. I don't think so. To give away that many Omegas is pretty crazy. So it's saying it's going to take $500. I'm going to receive. All right, cool. 31-cent fee. Bam. That's fine. So it's running the transaction. 2,000 MQT added to your wallet. So that was transaction number 1. Which I don't think it's going to show the token. I'll probably have to add it. Yeah, I'm going to have to add that token. Whatever. No big deal. Now let's do another 500 just to make sure. So let's do 2,000 more. And do another 500. And remember, the importance behind these miners is that we will be able to lease them to other people who will be able to do the physical activity, and we charge them for it. That's going to be, or if you just decide that you want to get more docking spots and open more wallets, you can do that as well. But how much physical activity can we really do? Right? I mean, we can do some, but we're going to be wearing like 4 or 5 watches because you got, 5 wallets set up. I mean, I guess you could, but all right. So another 500 more. Bam. It's running the transaction. And let's just look at something real quick. Another 2,000 added to the wallet. So let's just look at something real quick. Let's go to the BSC scan and let's see. We'll be able to see what was added. So there you go, 2000, 2000. So let's click on it. 21 million. So you can look at the supply there. Only 101 people hold this right now. We are at a place. I'm probably number 101, almost 100, or maybe I was. Somebody might have came right after me. But let's get the token address so we can copy that. Now, this will be added when they at June 9th. I'm sure the liquidity and everything will be moved over to this token. It's not anything you can do anything with just this second, but we're the early adopter. We're getting it at the cheapest price we'll probably ever see this token. So go to token. Now I can import that token, custom, paste. There it is, MQT, import. Now it's successfully imported and it's in my wallet. So I got my tokens. Now for the miners, now this is the part that I wasn't really 100% sure on because I hadn't gotten here yet. But look, these things are selling. It was just that there's like 10,000 tokens just sold since we've been on here. So these 500,000 are going to go real quick. People are going to start finding out and it's going to start moving. So, let's go to dashboard real quick. Let's just take a look and see. As a matter of fact, let's do this. I'm not sure where the miners show up just yet. Let's go to my link. Take me back to the first page. It's connected. Yeah, we just got to find out where the miners are going. Claim your miners. Yeah, so you can't claim them yet. So, and it could be that just because they just did this, that, we're not going to see them just right this second, but every 500 is getting you 5 miners. Let me see if there's if my guy Ken knows. Let's see. Oh, so I just got a message 3 minutes ago. It has been extended. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I told you this could happen. So check this out. Well, they didn't really give people a lot of time. So I'm not surprised at this because it was going to be really hard. People just, they didn't even have a chance to hear about it. Right. But here's the promo. So GetFit mining MQT purchase 500 MQT equals 5 Omega miners. This is a last minute bonus extended until Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss out on the Omega miners that will be delivered by, there's the answer to my question right there, 6 p.m. Eastern Monday to the wallet that purchased MQT by 3 p.m. So we got till 2 p.m. Central on Monday the 27th. So we got till tomorrow. We got a little time. We got a day, actually, one day, 24 hours. So if you ever thought that you really want to help somebody in this space, get them to get their Omega miners. Again, I look at this like Gala miners. Like this is that time where they were $500. And I remember Gala miners were $500. I wasn't into it. Didn't get it. Didn't buy any. Those things were worth over 6 figures for just the miner, not the tokens. People made, of course, millions off the token. We will be able to print. We will have our own machines to print the token, which is right here. And I just got 4,000 of them, MQT. We will be able to mine that token. There's only 21 million Only 21 million. I just got 4,000 of them. So they're going to be valuable. I mean, just think if we even get to just $1,000 token, and if you watch the video that I posted where they did the evaluation and they talked and Lynette talked about what she believes and what's possible, we don't have to have a lot of people to make a lot of money here. Believe it or not, we really don't. I mean, this thing gets to 50,000, 100,000 people. It's gonna make a lot of money. If 4,000 gets to $1,000 token, that's $4 million. And guess what? We're gonna have way more than 4,000 because we're gonna earn them every single day. We're gonna earn them from our networks. We're gonna, different ways that we're gonna earn by leasing all these different things. So yeah, that is out. Let me see if I got some friends that might want to jump on real quick. Hold on. We're gonna have some fun today while I'm already on. Let me see if I got any questions while I'm here. So yeah, so Craig said he bought 1K, man. Congrats, man. This is gonna be great, Craig. You in a good spot. You in a good spot. That's a crazy promo. It is. I mean, we basically just told us our tokens are worth 25 cents each. So I mean, if they release anything higher than that, if somebody just said, look, I just want to sell and get my money back, you're gonna be able to make money. Let's see, Levon. Do I purchase the MQT first, then the Omega? No. So when you purchase the MQT, so hopefully I answered the question when I was reading. When you purchase the MQT, you will have the Omegas by tomorrow. Yeah. By 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, the Omegas will be in your wallet. So if you purchase the tokens now, you don't get the Omegas just yet. You have to wait. Matter of fact, I need to send this out to some people because I know I got some people that need to know this stuff. Send this out. All right, so yeah, let me see if I can get some friends on. Let me see if I got some people that might want to come on real quick. Let's see. Let's see if I got some people. Hey Craig, were you if you were just watching, I just showed you how to go and get it from your MetaMask. So if you go to your MetaMask address and go to BSC scan, you can see the transaction and go to the token. I literally just walked through it. So if not, just go back and play it in this video and it'll show you the exact steps of how I went and got the address. So let's see if we get some folks on. I think one of them said he might come hop on real quick. So yeah, promo got extended. That's pretty cool. I kind of figured it might because it was really short notice for people to try to get on real quick. Let me see. Some people are messaging me on Facebook. Okay. Yeah, no worries, Craig. Just like I said, you can go back and play it, and it's real simple. Oh, look, here we go. So somebody jumping in. Somebody jumping in.
What's going on, Q?
Future partnership.
And that's definitely the game plan. Definitely the game plan.
Game plan. What you got going on over there, Mr. Crow?
Oh man, just trying to reach out to as many people as I can, at least give them the information at this particular point.
Hey,
Everybody can make their decisions. I'm
I'm out of. Hey,
just sharing the information.
I told you what it was. What it was. Don't come back and say, "Look, why you didn't tell me this?" Nah, why you didn't? Man, you should have came back and told me again. Look, I'm gonna give you like 1, maybe 2 shots. I'm gonna send you some info. You don't look at it, because I'm telling you, I send a lot of people some info, and there's people right now that, I'm guilty of this. We've been struggling in some of these platforms. Like we get locked into them, and we thinking like we got the best thing around. I've been there. I've been there.
And that's the thing that I really, really like about what they've put together here is it's not naturally we want people to get excited, about it and want to talk to other people, but it's not a hype that, you're where you feel like you're pushing it on people because you can make a lot of money. Here's one of those things where I'm thinking about the average person. Don't get me wrong, for big thinkers or whatever that want to build and, things like that. Yes, that's there. But for the average person to be able to capitalize and get that shot at getting something and not lose sleep at night that they just lost their money. I can't tell them how fast they're going to make it, but I can say you move, you earn. And that happens every single day. And the more and more people that start grasping that concept, especially when you got a household right now, and everybody in the house is moving and earning, what that does to the bottom line for that household, man, it just grows. I don't care if it's $100 a month. That's an extra $400 if it's a family of 4. That's an extra $400 a month to that household. And that's what I'm looking at when we start talking about being able to bring on the masses to a platform. And then when you start looking at, I don't know how many people that are maybe listening right now have actually heard about GetFit mining and gone through a presentation or anything like that. But at the end of the day, when you have something that will allow people to earn from things that they're already doing every day, but then yet incentivize them to do a little bit more of that. And I'm speaking in terms of their physical activity in order to position themselves to become more fit, literally get fit. There's a financial benefit and there's also a physical benefit, but that's something everybody can engage in. So they've gamified that. So a person can just move and earn, or a person can position themselves to actually earn more over time and be in competitive challenges and things like that. Those are the type of things that have the ability to go viral in my mind and attract young and old. So everybody can participate. And that's the makings, at least in my opinion, that's the makings of something that can, be here for years to come. And we won't get into the whole technical aspects of the infrastructure and how it's laid out differently than most crypto projects, in this one being totally decentralized and instant payouts that, it just gives us control. And I mean, I love that. I love that about what this particular platform has. And at the end of the day, entry, very low barrier of cost to entry. A person can literally come and, $150, $160 on upward and actually participate and see something and have something of true substance that they've acquired. So, you know me, I can rant all day. So
no, I mean, but you're right though. You're right. And I was just saying this on the call just a second ago, because I actually went in and claimed. I didn't even realize I had some USDT in there to claim, had some BNB in there to claim, and I claimed it. And by the time I could click my MetaMask, load the wallet, it was sitting in there.
Yeah,
that's what we've been missing in these projects, and that's real decentralization, which is what crypto is supposed to be about, right? And I guess it's kind of one of those things. Is like, this is what I do full time. I don't do anything else. So when things are happening and things are coming out, and we've got some connection to this, and people that we know, and we do these different projects based on sometimes those things, but
Right.
we don't always base it off of the real true principles of cryptocurrency.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
I blame some of that to the fact that maybe we were just ignorant to what things that were out there that followed the principles that we really wanted. And then secondly, just some of those things just weren't there.
Exactly.
They haven't been there, right? We haven't
Right.
had a project that I've come across like this that is self-sustaining,
Right.
meaning it doesn't matter if we only have 10,000 people.
Right. Right.
Like
And
it'll grow to a certain point,
oh
but
yeah.
but
Oh
it's
yeah.
still going to be able to run itself,
I mean, and we're in the embryonic stages of it all, but at the same time, it's been in beta for the last 2.5 years, working, checking,
Right.
dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and all that kind of stuff. Exactly. And we didn't have to weather the storm through all of that like a lot of people did. A lot of people came in 2.5 years ago, and just like anything, we've all been associated with projects. It's like, man, it's dragging on. I need to make money now. It doesn't mean that project's bad. People just go do other things and forget about it. What's happening now is all those people that got in the beta back then are starting to wake up again. They're starting to wake up and come in and say, oh
They are.
shoot, I should have been clicking this button every day. I already had it set. Man, if I'd have been clicking that button every day, man, where my wallet would be today. So that's a very, very huge thing. And one thing that I will say, well, because again, I know you have a very diverse audience, but even for those that haven't heard a presentation on GetFit yet, if you've invested, if you're a crypto person, right, and you've invested in these smart contract platforms, I'm going to even call them projects, platforms, where you're putting money in. Yeah, they were instant payout as well, because everything is driven by the smart contracts. But here's the key, and you guys hear me say this all the time. None of those actually had a product, service, or solution that was being offered to the community that would attract people to put money back in. There was nothing being offered in exchange for that money coming into it. Those programs cannot last. So some people have a negative connotation in their head when it comes to smart contracts. I was in a smart contract. I was in a smart contract. It failed, yada, yada, yada. And they close off the word smart contract. That's not what this is. Smart contracts are not bad. They're good. You just have to get attached to some good smart contracts. And that's what I feel that we have, with what GetFit Mining has put in place, because it's the smart contracts along with a true ecosystem that is self-sustaining, because it actually has something that people want to put or use their coins for, or need to go to the exchange and purchase them for, which creates demand to actually give everything in the ecosystem value. You're getting something, one of our other friends always says, even swap ain't no swindle. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got right here.
Some good nuggets right there. I mean, you're right. The product, or service or something that's behind it that creates continuous consumption,
Right.
and that continuous cycle of
Mm-hmm.
people putting in and getting out, putting in
Mm-hmm.
and getting out. And
Right.
this is something that, I mean, it does cost you something, I guess, but it's something that it's almost like breathing. Like if you're alive and you're breathing, like just imagine if there was I mean, you can almost say that this is kind of happening because it's still a physical activity. When
Right.
you're breathing, every time you're breathing, it's creating the activity that can make you money. It's something that you're gonna do unconsciously. Like
We get paid to burn calories. Think
to
about it.
burn calories.
You can't
The
live
harder I'm
without
breathing,
burning
the more
calories.
calories I'm breathing. The more calories I'm burning.
But
Like,
now, but they incentivize you to go burn some more.
all right.
We walked to the bathroom. We took steps.
Anyway,
We took steps. And see, and here's another distinction to look at. You know, there's going to be some people, again, that may be familiar with other move to earn projects that are out there, like Step-In and Sweatcoin or whatever the case may be. Number one, those platforms are all centralized. They're all centralized.
and that just basically means if somebody wanted to, they could stop what they are doing inside of that program or platform. They have control to go in and adjust or change or stop something.
Well, yeah, but there's no utility for the coin that you're getting. What does somebody need it for? What can you do with it? Why is there a demand for those coins? There isn't.
Yeah,
they put 2 million people in Step-In in a very short period of time. There's only 11,000 there now. There's no reason for them to stay.
Yeah.
And you're relegated to walking outdoors with Step-In and I believe Sweatcoin, covering distance where that has to be tracked. Nothing inside of GetFit, they don't track our information. We are legitimately mining. We're hash mining. So we're randomizing the validations by our physical activity. And all we do is go and move every day and submit the final results of our data that pulls from whether it be Google Fit or Apple Health. And we just submit the tallies, which a person can go directly to the blockchain and see. It's just a list of numbers. It's just a list of numbers that randomizes the hash to validate, because it has to be, random. And we get paid for that. And the higher your numbers are across the board, the more shares you get on a daily basis. And this is another thing, man, I'm gonna have to start doing some segments with just kind of breaking some of these little nuances down, because when people start getting that aha moment about all the other little facets that are in here, the gamification piece is huge. And what I mean by gamification is not necessarily, hey, let's go compete against each other. But for example, when you get, and I'm just going to talk about the Omega miners right now. When you get that miner, you can click on it and it shows you all the attributes of that miner.
I just looked at them.
You see what I'm saying? And when you do that, let's say you are a person that sleeps a lot. So if I own miners and I'm docking them and I got them and I'm mining with them and I sleep a lot, well, I want NFTs that give me more bonus power for sleep. If I'm a walker and I walk more, I want more bonus power for walking.
Can you see that?
I can see that. I'm actually on my phone, so it's kind of. Let me see.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, okay.
I see it.
I can, yeah. I can.
One of one right there.
Mentioning one for sleep.
Yeah. So what is the percentage for sleep that you have? 10%. You 10% for sleep on that one. What are you for distance? Go back to that one. Go back to that one and look at 1%. Distance.
1%.
1%. So if you're a person that walks every day, what are you steps? 7%?
7%.
Okay. So somebody that sleeps a lot may want that one because the power for sleep is much higher. And if you are a walker and you cover distance, you want to swap or trade or sell that to somebody that wants more sleeping power.
Right. So let's go to this one. Workouts. Look, sleep here is only 1%. This is probably the one I need.
And steps. So now what you're doing is you're looking to find one that gives you 16% for steps or 12% for distance. So for when people go and they buy additional miners, or if a person's already bought an Omega promo pack and they get another 5, tomorrow when they go in and get the MQT, and that now they got 10 of them, 11 of them. You want to go through there and look at which ones give you the most mining power, the most mining capacity, or whatever, and dock the ones that's going to pay you the most.
Makes sense.
See, this one is 9% distance, but
because none of the NFTs are exactly the same.
Right. Yeah,
and when we purchase them, when we go through the claim process, that is being minted in real time. And there are some bonus NFTs, some random bonus NFTs out there. I don't know if they've been minted yet or not. The system puts it out. Nobody knows. But whoever gets it is going to know it when they get it.
Oh, you might have some crazy one with crazy numbers in there.
Exactly. And then some will say, why does it matter how much more power this has? There's 274,000 coins distributed every 24 hours for the next 30 years. That's the way the system's set up. 274,000 distributed. So when people go out and move every day, they are using their, go to the, you're not in there. It doesn't show your mining capacity.
Where you want me to go?
In your docking, I don't know if it'll show it on the computer. It'll show it in the app. But what it does is it tallies up all of your mining capacity for the day. So if you have, let's say, 6 Omega miners docked and operating, and you go out and you hump it every day, and let's just say you get 5 million shares, I could have the 6 miners and I go out and get 2.5 million shares for the day. That means you produced more physical activity that day than I did. So you are going to get more shares towards the allocation that comes from that 274,000 for the day. Meaning you're earning more GFAM tokens than I am, regardless of the fact that we own the same type of asset, classified assets. My physical activity comes into play at that particular point.
So here you go. Just so you can from the app. So you can see it from the app.
So go to the bottom right-hand corner and click on doc.
The doc.
Yep. And then go up to the top where it says total doc max shares. Prime example right here. And see, I get to pick on you right now. You own enough Omega NFTs to have all of them docked. You have only docked 4.
Where are they?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Did you buy? Okay. See, you need to get the full. I think when you started this account, on this account anyway, you just did the 3. And I think you got a bonus one. So you see those open docking slots? Here's a prime example.
That's what I was going to do tomorrow.
Your mining capacity right now is 4.43 million shares per day. You could go right now and maximize. So go back to the home page real quick, so everybody can see the circles. Here, today you got 79 steps. 490
I got way
calories.
more than 70
Yeah, we got
now.
to update. We got to update. We'll update it in a second. Distance
People
covered.
start arguing about their steps. Wait a minute, hold on.
You haven't.
I went to church. I went to
You
church.
haven't done a workout, but you did sleep 6.28 hours. 6 hours and 28 minutes last night. Okay, so another person would come in. Let's say you maxed out each one of these categories. You went out and walked 10 miles. You actually worked out for 2 hours. You slept for 8 hours. You had 20,000 steps. And then you burned 4,000 calories. Now we know everybody's not going to max these out every day, but the incentive is to get as close to it as you can. That's the incentive. Why? Because the closer you get to it, gets you closer to your maximum mining capacity. So based on the 4 that you have docked right now, you could get up to 4.4 million shares per day, which then gets calculated to determine how much of the 274,000 GFAM come to you out of today's allocation. All right. Now, Ken, for example, he has 6 docked.
I have 7.
7 docked. And he sit on his. And
so
he unlocked docking slot 7.
Let me share my screen real quick.
So what happens? So what happens with Ken is where you got 4.4 mining capacity, he's going to have 8 million, probably somewhere in there, mining capacity. Now, Ken can actually go and do half as much as you did and make the same thing. Because he has more mining, he has more people digging a hole than you do. But just because he has more miners than you, if he's lazier than you, even though you have less workers, if your workers are more efficient, you can still make more than him. So that's kind of where the gamification comes in.
Yeah,
that's
because we're all competing to get coins every day.
It's based off of the activity.
Right.
Exactly.
As it should.
Exactly. So to maximize the physical activity, you want to keep for those that you can, you want to keep your mining capacity at tip top, and you want to have your physical activity at tip top. That's the goal.
Right. This one's pretty nice, man. It's a nice one right here. Yeah.
See, I need mine for workouts. See, I want mine to be more on the workouts.
Yeah.
You know, maybe steps. That would be my 2, because I'll jog, or I'll do like the stair stepper, you know, and then I'll go do my actual workout.
Right.
Now, see, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. The way this is set up, especially if you have a fitness tracker, right? It's not counting steps like in your feet moving. It's spatial and movement, sensors in the device that this reads, right? Differently. So imagine a guy that works at I know y'all in Houston, so works at HEB, right? Grocery store, that stocks shelves at night. That arm movement is a step. So they're getting paid on top of.
Physical activity. Physical activity. Yeah.
That's physical activity.
Moving, man. I need to.
Exactly. It's all about
this dude, man. He don't stop moving.
Matter of fact, we're gonna be doing Zooms like this. Why not? Why not? Hey, I'm good. I'm feeling good. I'm making money. Hey, we need to. Hey, the momentum has begun. Let's get it. You know, we gotta be moving out. Yeah, every time we move, we get paid. You gotta really start wrapping your head around there. You really gotta start wrapping your head around it. For the first time, we really have the ability to do that.
School teachers. I mean, nurses, doctors, anybody that's moving can actually earn from their. And I know it's called GetFit, and we're talking about fitness, but it's just about activity. It doesn't. They have a workout category, but that don't mean you got to go to the gym and lift weights, because they're not calculating your output at the gym directly. They're just giving you credit for working out for up to 2 hours a day.
Right.
That doesn't mean you have to go work out 2 hours a day, but it's just another thing that you can do to actually earn. But the challenges, again, another way to make it fun for people to actually be engaged. With the challenges, whether people are mining, have miners, or mining or not, it doesn't matter. You'll be able to, Q will be able to come on here and say, you know what, I'm just going to do a challenge for my community. And I just charge this phone before it go dead. But he's going to be able to say, I'm going to do a challenge just for my community. Tomorrow, next Saturday, we're going to see. Just for my community. Hold on. Tomorrow, I got multiple things going on here. Let me get this.
You're trying to hit the refresh button. I know what you're doing.
You seeing them commissions coming in real time, huh?
Hit that refresh button.
They're coming in, man. They're coming in.
Yeah. But Q could come in here and say, you know what, I'm going to do a challenge for my community next Saturday from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Whoever, matter of fact, we're going to jump on the Zoom or whatever. And it doesn't have to be, but for those that want to can participate to make it fun. And it's a $10 entry fee. And let's say he gets 100 people to join. And we're going to see who can burn the most calories in 45 minutes and just make it fun. But because he's able to do that inside of the GetFit marketplace, the smart contracts for everybody that actually entered instantly will pay out the prize, whatever he set the prize money to be. First, second, third place would actually instantly drop it into those wallets from the data from their app at the end of that time period. He won't manage it. The smart contracts do. He set it up, set the parameters. People join it, do it, get paid. But because he was the organizer, he could set the parameters up.
I need half
to keep the difference. Minus any fees. Minus any fees to the platform. Again, these are the ecosystem things that could create an economy and a use case for the assets within it. And he could do a competition or a challenge anytime he wanted. So there's going to be people locally, in church groups, globally, that are putting challenges in there daily, weekly, monthly. He can say, okay, we're going to see who can burn. We're going to make this a long competition and say, we're going to see over the next 90 days who can get the combination of the most steps and calories over the course of the next 90 days. Boom. The software will determine who the winner is. He just set it up and bring people to it. And anybody can set up challenges that's in the system, and anybody can participate, whether you're mining or not. That's huge, in my opinion. Anyway, I mean, it's just different.
Yeah. There's all kinds of ways to be profitable in here without having to have an outlay of income or anything. You could just get in here and you can find your way for free, $50, a couple $100, whatever and hey, like you said, there's free competition at the activity level. You can come in and you can max out and be earning more than someone with all the miners, and that's doing very little. So it just gives everybody fair. It's a fair system. That's what I told Lynette that the other day. I was like, if you just made a very fair situation for anybody to come in and be profitable and see the benefit in this system and then grow, as they see on their own timeline how they want to do it, right?
Yep.
It's hard to find stuff like that, that rewards you in so many different ways.
I got one for you, Herschel. If you just maybe, I mean, I know we had GFam, there's what Vroom and GetFit or whatever.
Yeah.
And now we're going to MoveQuest. Can we talk about where the 3 tokens are that are there now, what they do, and then maybe why
Absolutely
to MoveQuest?
Absolutely. Okay. GFam, think about it like that. GFam is.
Let me take this off the screen too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's me. I'm about to get to a different plug. This mobile charger ain't doing it right there.
You get paid right now. Think about it.
Yeah.
Every step you take is a whole nother thing now. With every step you take, that song takes a whole nother meaning.
So GFam, in and of itself, is the global token. Okay, that fuels activities, or that has to be used inside of the app or the marketplace and inside the app. Okay. Now, that's GFam. Now, you mentioned Vroom, so I'm gonna bring it into the equation, but later on, and we'll just touch on it right now, but latter part of the summer, beginning of the fall, they're coming out with Vroom. Same similar setup, but we're going to get paid for participants in Vroom. They will be compensated for travel, distance. So your Uber drivers, your truck drivers, your couriers, your pilots, anybody that travels or moves distance will be able to get NFTs that mine travel, right? Both GetFit and Vroom, GFam is the global token for internal use inside those ecosystems, all right, for activities and participation inside. GetFit, and this new MQT token technically are the same thing. All right. Now, so they're changing GetFit because GFam, the name of GFam, it stands for GetFit Activity Mining. And then you had GetFit token, and it was confusing people by name. So since GetFit has not been launched yet, GFam been on the market over a year. GetFit was about to launch, but because so many new people are coming in now, to cut down on confusion, they said 2 things. One, let me go ahead and let's put a name that's distinctive between the two, number one. And number 2, because this whole project is in line with everything that's pretty much in the Bitcoin white paper, they wanted to be more in line. So they dropped the number of tokens, not the value, but the number of tokens to 21 million. And everybody that's been mining GetFit within the ecosystem, we will be converting our GetFit into MQT getting the same value, but just going over to MQT. And since MQT is about to launch on June 9th and go live on the market, the use case for that is and always has been for access into the ecosystem. So individuals after June 9th, in order to get any of these promo packages, in order to be able to purchase miners directly in the future, people will have to have MQT in order to acquire them. So the reason why we're going through this, it's not a pre-sale, it's a liquidity sale, which I have to put this in there since I said that. This is not a pre-sale, it's a liquidity sale. What's the difference? Typically, when you hear pre-sale, everybody's running to grab those tokens or whatever because, we're getting them cheap. But the people that's offering the pre-sale are doing that so that they could get a capital raise in order to go do the project, build the project. This is different. The project has already been developed. It's already been built. It's already gone through beta. It is live and active and accessible.
Right.
Because the coin is going to be required to purchase miners. They have to get coins in circulation for people to buy. So this liquidity sale is us provide the liquidity for the backside of the coin so that there's money there to go to the exchange. So there will be buy pressure after June 9th on MQT, because as this community grows, which it is started, we're that momentum phase. When you start making that curve, that it ain't doing this yet, but it's starting to look up. Yeah. For any traders out there, that MACD, when it go up, it's gonna start crossing. That's where this is. Right.
Cross.
That's what I'm saying. That's where this is right now. So that's the value proposition for those that get MQT right now, because down the road, and some of the numbers that Lynette talked about on the call, and I think I heard you mention touch on it a little bit earlier, is that as more people come in down the road, I can't predict how many will come, but this is simple. It's a low barrier of entry, not a lot of risk. So I believe over time, there will be good numbers behind this project. Given that these tokens, as the numbers go up, people getting miners had to buy MQT to get those miners, which means the value goes up. Yep. That's why I'm excited about it. Amen. And that's the value proposition. And the Vroom token on the other side is synonymous with the MQT token on the GetFit side. It will be the entry into Vroom. But GFAM is the token that's used internally for operations, day-to-day operations. That's the difference.
Amen. When Lynette said this is like a Bitcoin reset, my antenna went up. Because I say, I've listened to her enough to know she knows what she's talking about, and she's very, very sharp on setting things up, the way, because for a reason, she just didn't just say that just to say it. So that caught my attention. But then our experience with Gala, we talk about that all the time, being in the loop with Gala when I was getting the emails about a $1,300 node for the Gala token or the Gala platform. And I sat down there and just was like, oh, whatever, Gala this, whatever. 6 months later, 12 months later, it's $100,000 for a node. I saw it. I was actually playing the games prior to anybody even knowing what Gala was. I was in there like, oh, this is cool, gamification video. You can get paid to play it. Missed it. I won't do it again.
Sick. I already talked about it before y'all got on. I used that.
Yeah, I was listening. Yeah, so it's just like
those was like $500, man, and then they went to like 1,500. Then they just started jumping up. And
bro,
now, okay, all right. Let's take it. I take it another place for your investors that are out there. Okay, cool. I want to see that big money.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go to investors first, not builders. Investors, just investors. Understand this. Right now, and it's right now, ending June 9th, they're running the promotion for 6 Omega miners. You don't have to know what an Omega is. Top of the line. It's just top of the line NFT in this system. Okay, has the most output. People want those. People will want those. The ability to buy those directly goes away June 9th. In the future, what you could buy for $500 today will cost a person $3,600 to obtain. Here's why. And this is why and how the ecosystem is set up to function and feed off of itself. Supply and demand. There has to be a desire for a person to want to put their assets or coins back into the system. Once the Omegas is at the top, there's coins distributed every day. The more people that come into the ecosystem, the value of each coin goes up. Those coins go up over time, right? Well, if I'm using my physical activity to get these coins for free, well, from my activity every day, I want to have as much mining capacity, ability to raise my numbers to get more of said coin. As such, I can only do so much physically. I want as much mining power as I can get, which means I want as many Omega miners as I can have, and I want to have them docked, which is synonymous with activated. I want to have as many of them activated and in the system as the system will allow me to at any given point in time. Okay, so right now we have 7 docking slots open. So 7 miners is what anybody in here that's trying to maximize will have docked and running. Now, after June 9th, a person coming in, starting out, will have to go through what's called an evolution process. Can't go straight to the end. Can't just go come here, give me a month. Well, let me rephrase it. You can, but you're gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay for that. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna pay for it. But for the average person that comes in after that, they're gonna have to go through the evolution process, which means you start out with 2 primaries. Just giving you the basic. Start out with 2 primaries. Each primary costs $99. So barrier of entry is easy for the average person. Come in with 2 primaries. Then you dock those primaries. Docking slot 1 is free. They give you a free docking slot. You plug that one in. Docking slot 2, you have to unlock. Costs about $10 to unlock docking slot 2. But you got 4 docking slots still open, still available to be unlocked, but you just got 2 miners working. So let's say you wanted 1 Omega. You would then have to take those 2 primaries that you paid $99 each for, and then evolve those up into an ultra miner. The primaries mine at 100% capacity, ultras at 125. But you have to give up those 2 primaries and pay the difference. Same process from ultra to alpha, which is the next level, and pay the difference. And then you can merge your alphas into an Omega and pay the difference. That process from beginning to end makes each Omega valued at $600, because if you started with 2 primaries and evolved your way up to an Omega, that's $600 that you have spent. You can get 6 Omegas for $500 right now, 3 for $250 right now. That's going away. Why have they been running the promotion? Because everybody won't be able to come into the ecosystem and buy $3,600 worth of miners, and it's even more than that, $4,200 worth of miners at one time. They will have to evolve their way up. But wait a minute. What if, as an investor, I know people not going to want to pay that, but I can get $10,000 worth of Omega miners now, because I can get 6 for $500 at a time if my questions have been answered, and I feel comfortable that this is a solid project. And I've had the ability to talk to the powers that be, which they're available, to make sure I'm comfortable with the project. And I have the financial resources to invest. If that is the case, would it be advantageous for me to acquire Omegas today?
Yes.
For two reasons. Number one, if I want, that means if I'm getting 6 for $250, that's like $80-something a piece, something like that. I mean, 6 for $500 is like $80-something a piece. 88, some 87, my math, somewhere in there. Well, check this out. Or 90-something. Well, think about this. If I want to turn around, he said they stopping that sale June 9th, which means after that, if somebody wants an Omega, they got to go through the evolution process. What if I sold them single Omegas for $300? That meant every $500 I spent was an $1,800 value to me.
But if I'm a real investor,
now what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is say, wait a minute, whoa. Think about real estate. I got a row of houses over there. I can only live in one. But inside this platform, they have a leasing marketplace.
I don't want to sell them.
So if a person can't afford to buy MINERS, that's okay. They can come in and lease their physical, and lease with their physical activity. So I have, and I don't have to dock them because the system has what's called a global docking station. So all I need to do is own the asset, and you will be able to place those into the leasing dock, set what you want to rent yours out for. Let's just say, for the sake of this conversation, 70-30 split or 60-40 split. Q comes in, he don't have any money or he doesn't want to spend any money, regardless of the reason. He hasn't bought any miners, but he's cool with using his physical activity to earn. He can get his wallet. He'll be responsible for the gas fees to submit the data on a daily basis, small change. But he can connect his wallet to my miner, and let's say it's a 70-30 split. He now will go out and provide the physical activity and get 70% of it, and I get 30. Or he gets 60% of it, and I get 40. I own the asset, but he's producing the power.
That is,
and I still own it. Why would he do that? Because now he can earn just from his physical activity and build his way up in order to actually purchase his own miners over time. Now he doesn't have to lease anymore. He can start peeling off the ones that he's leasing. And what happens to those? They go back into the leasing marketplace for the next person that wants to lease. Now I have rental property that's making me passive income off the back of someone else, not to be meant in a negative context.
Yep. They win, you win. Yep. I love it. No one gets hurt again. It's like beautiful play, man.
That's it.
It's available.
So there's so many tentacles in here that, there's going to be ideas, concepts, things that none of us have talked about or even thought about that come into play.
That's interesting. Go ahead. You about to say so? Go ahead. I got mine. Go ahead.
Okay. In addition to all those things, let's say those true fitness buffs that are out there, okay? They don't want to recruit. They're not trying to talk to nobody. They could care less about all of that. Here's another one for people in that space. You work out a lot. You on your grind. You can actually, inside the ecosystem, they're having what's called the Hall of Fame and I forget the name of the other deal. But you know how we showed you those miners a few minutes ago with all those attributes? That each primary puts out 100%, what's considered 100% mining capacity, as opposed to one omega that has 300% mining capacity. Okay. But all of these are not just static JPEGs. These are actually interactive NFTs that have a life to them. As you go through and work out every day, it monitors your mining capacity. So the more you work out consistently, and if you're elevating your activity over time, stepping up and not going down or not being sporadic, what we all have the ability to grow the mining capacity of each one of the NFTs with our activity. And each omega miner can go from 300% mining capacity to 1000% mining capacity. So there will be some people that just come in here because they work out a lot to increase the mining capacity of the NFTs just to sell them at a premium and start back over with other ones and build those up and sell them as a premium, put them in the marketplace as a premium, or take those and lease those out. You see what I'm saying? That's a business in and of itself. Right. That's just like we rehab, quote unquote. That's just like in the real estate game, somebody that rehab houses. We take these NFTs and we spruce them up and put them back on the market.
Right.
Same concept.
So you mentioned, so what we got, basically ways to earn, right? Ways to ourselves, our people, persons, our bodies is part of the way we can earn by more activity.
Right.
We got an asset or a token, right? That gives us that Bitcoin type effect, multiple actually. Then we've got a leasing ability, like real estate, digital real estate. Then we got challenges, right? That'll be in effect. And what was the one you just mentioned? With the person that works out heavy?
Actually building value in the NFTs themselves, making the NFTs grow in value.
Grow in value, yeah. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got like 5 different angles on how to participate in this platform and earn.
Well. Sharing it with others.
Of course, yeah. That's I didn't even, see what I'm saying? I didn't even mention
let's not take that off the table. You know,
that's wrong.
But here's the thing. You know what? We done had this whole conversation, and that's the beautiful thing about it. We done had this whole conversation, and we ain't talked about recruiting nobody.
You don't. Yeah, there's enough value.
You know what I'm saying? Or that being the reason to be involved.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna do that regardless. So you don't have to. We have enough value up front that people are gonna say, look, just to be a part of what I'm doing, like, hey, come do it with me. It ain't even about, oh, I'm just gonna make a commission from you. It's not the first thing you think, you know. And most of these other deals, the first thing you're thinking is like, oh, I'm gonna make this commission from this person.
Yeah.
No,
you're thinking about
that's not the unique selling proposition here.
Right. But it does pay 25% for direct referrals. Just in case anybody
we're not going to turn 25% down for the other 40% in levels that it pays.
Right.
It's strong. It's strong.
Not going to turn that down. Was it 65% through all 11 levels?
Right? 11 levels, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty strong, man. But you hit something the nail on the head, Q, when you talked about the uniqueness or the value. Because I had an old high school classmate that I haven't talked to in probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. He saw the post I put out about GetFit, and he reached out and said, "Yeah, man, I work out every day. I walk every evening. I'm averaging about 23,000 steps a day. He does all this stuff." He said, "I have an Apple Watch and I have a Android or what is it called? The other Fit bracelet, whatever.
Fitbit, yeah.
Fitbit. He's got all this, and I didn't even have to talk about anything other than what if you were able to earn off of what you, bro? I don't have to even sell you on work. You already do it. This isn't going to change anything you're doing other than your bottom line of now what you're earning because of what you've already been doing. I think people really have to understand that's what we're getting to. Now, the part of getting involved and all that, the walk through the process, once you got it set up, it's going to be for those that are novice to it, that don't even have crypto or never, yeah, we're going to have to work with you. But we're here for the long haul because the net has built it for the long haul, right? We're going to be patient, disciplined, and persistent in the process of helping people get in this deal. For those that are in crypto and you already in the gym, ain't no, you need to be in. Period. Point blank. You already have a MetaMask. You already know how to get big BNB. Come on. You just get a free account. Something. Get yourself.
Even if you only just come in and
just get in.
150 bucks and unlock the docking slots. As soon as you unlock the 6 docking slots, they'll give you right now during this promotional period, they will give you 6 free primaries, which after June, $600 worth of miners just for unlocking the docking slots, which would cost in real world money about 130 bucks, 125, $130. And then you just take the other $20, $25, put it in your app. The app has an internal wallet because this is all decentralized, and you do not have to connect your wallet to the app. The app has an internal wallet where you deposit any funds that are needed for daily submissions. You know, it may be 40, 50 cents a day, something like that, to cover gas fees, you know, blockchain fees or whatever. But you don't have to connect your wallet to it, but you want to put something in there to cover those fees. Other than that, you up and running.
That's it.
With at least 6 miners.
Yep.
And you can evolve those over time, or you can give them to, man, if you got kids, if you got nieces, nephews, or just people you know that aren't even interested in crypto, back to those investors. I talked about the leasing platform. You can literally create your wallets, dock those miners, you own the miners, and you can just ask people, get people to download the app and link your wallet address, which is safe because you're just literally letting the app know where to send the crypto back to. You could manage all of those accounts from one computer and just have the people where use the app, do the activity, and you can work out what you want to give them, when you want to give it to them, if you want to, if they're willing to provide the physical activity. So people I'm reason I'm saying that, I'm forming the family right now. Hey, yeah, if anybody that said they didn't want to do it off top, no problem. Download this app. Let me see your phone. Boom, boom, boom. Put it in there. Hey, do me a favor. Just click this button every 24, 48 hours for me.
Yep.
When I show them now, when I go back 2, 3 months from now, whatever the case is, and I show them the wallet, they're gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute. Try to tell you. Yep. However, let's take that and unlock them docking slots in your wallet, and we'll work something out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I mean, there's so many different things that are available here that, hey.
Timing couldn't be better, man.
You know, some college kids that play football, sports, and stuff like that. Man, hey, I'm gonna give you a phone and a watch for the summer, or a watch or whatever. And shoot, they getting ready for football, and any of these kids with summer track, man, put your band on them.
Oh, I got 3 in marching band, so I already got 1 with it.
Oh, hey, marching.
They do more steps than anybody. Yeah. So yeah, we own it, man. We own it. We are on it.
Well, I think we got some good stuff, man. That was a good talk, just some good conversation, just about the project, what's going on. I know, you know, some people might be tuned in that may not know exactly what's going on, but hopefully you heard enough to make you go back and start looking, because there's some good stuff that's happening right here. And for the first time in a really, really long time, and maybe it could even be the first time ever, really ever, we have a real DeFi project that has real sustainability, that has real use case. I mean, it's just not like a cool idea that just somebody came up that nobody really needs. It's something that we don't have to change anything that we're doing on a daily basis. If anything, it only increases what we already do and will do no matter what. and now you have a way to monetize that. It's, you know, it's a very unique and ingenious idea that I believe, you know, will take over. I mean, this will have its moment. And whether or not you decide that, you know, hey, it's for me or not, you're going to come back and see this in a year and you're going to say, I remember. And then you're going to come back in 2 or 3 years and you're going to say, I remember that, you know, and this thing is still going to be rolling. And it's just inevitable. It's unless there is some act of God, you know, that comes into play, this is still going to be here. And there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a real smart contract. You know, that's what I told Lynette. I said, this is the first time I seen
Unless people, all the people that are members stop moving and they stop deciding to go in and click a button every single day, that's the only two things really that can stop this from working.
Yeah, nobody's doing that. People want to see that value when they continue to do what they do with life.
They could dump all the coins that they want. They're gonna come right back to us because it has to come right back. You can't. I mean, there's a limited number of them for one. So you know, I don't know. It's just everything that you really need to be there and to be in place is there, and that's a great exciting thing. So, you know, reach out to Ken. You know, if you know Ken and you work with Ken, reach out to him. If you reached out to Herschel, if you've worked with him, or reach out to me, whatever way we want to just get you and get you a spot. You know, that way you can get yourself started. You got like 23, a little bit over 23 hours right now to take advantage of the promo. It's $500 in tokens of the MQT token, $500 worth. That's 2,000 tokens is what you're gonna get. I just did mine on here live. I got 4,000 of them on here live, and you know, added the wallet, the contract address to the wallet so that you can see that they were there. So you'll get 2,000 tokens, which right now are 25 cents. I mean, I would say worst case scenario, even if the token launched and it was the same price, you ain't losing nothing. But right now, we already are predicting what 42 cents if they sell all the pre-sale.
That's if they sell out of all 2.8 million between now and June 8th.
So in June 8th, and they're moving every time I refresh. There's 10, 20,000 look like they're selling. So they're gonna move these tokens. But even if they don't, right, you're gonna have 10 miners that cost you $100 a piece that won't ever be sold again after.
Well, no, I need to clarify that.
Okay.
It's not five miners for every $500. It's based on the wallet. It's based on the wallet. Each wallet can get, if you buy 500 or more, you get 5 miners for that wallet.
Oh, so we can't get 10.
You know, it's not like you can go in there and be like, okay, I'm gonna do 500, I'm gonna do another 500, I'm gonna do 1,000 and get 10 and get 10. Yeah.
So Ken owe me 500 then.
What happened?
But yeah.
I thought you told me you could go and get. So wait, so the 5 miners that you get for the 2,000, I'm glad we're clearing this up. The 5 miners that you get for the 2,000 tokens is per wallet.
It's per wallet.
Oh, okay. So if you put like Q, what you just say you put up?
I did 4,000. I would have just did it in another wallet.
So transfer, we gotta back in. How we gotta?
I don't know.
You gotta figure that out.
I don't think we can. I mean, they bought now.
Yeah, how does that work?
Hey, they gonna go up 16% tomorrow.
What the
because they are 20, they'll go to 29. Oh, the price of the coin goes up at 3, just went up. Hey, has it changed in the system to 29 cents?
I don't know. Let's see.
I mean,
it's still 25.
It's still 25? Okay.
Yeah,
so they may have extended the 25 cents to tomorrow as well.
25 cents. So yeah, we need to figure that out, Q, how that works. Because they still go to his wallet, right?
I
Basically.
mean, I still got the tokens, but
Yeah,
I'll only get.
Nah, you get rewarded because I mean I think we need clarity on that though. Because I'm thinking you just buying one wallet, you just accumulating omegas, right?
Yeah, no.
It's per wallet.
No, so nah. You know, somebody coming about $10,000 worth of MQT, they're not gonna get,
Right.
you know, 5 omegas per $500. You know.
All right.
Uh-oh. Well, dang, I
Learn.
sure would have opened up another wallet.
But yeah, we'll still be able to do that though, right, Herschel? Because we can transfer the actual the NFTs, right?
Transfer you could. I understand what Q is saying is he was thinking if I bought $1,000 worth of
Right.
MQT, then I'm gonna get 10 Omega miners. And what I'm saying is it's 5 Omega miners for a $500 purchase. Is not for each $500 purchase.
Right.
But we'll figure that out. But yeah, just as the rule of thumb, $500 or more, 5 Omegas.
Yes.
Mm.
So that's 2,000 in each 500. I was saying each 500.
Yeah, see what I would have done in that case is just opened up another wallet and done the second 500 to get those 5 extra miners. Which that's what I'm saying. I guess I see the point there, but if you're gonna give the 5 miners for 2,000 tokens,
it's not 5 miners per 2,000 tokens.
It's for $500 worth right now gets you 5 miners and 2,000 tokens at the price that it's at now.
Right. Let's just say it was an impromptu bonus that they released this morning as an incentive to help, you know, hey, everybody in the community that's buying tokens to, you know, push to hit these numbers.
I got 20 MetaMask wallets. Let me just go do $500 transaction in each one and get 5 every time I do it.
The system reads wallet addresses.
Yeah, you gotta have.
But if I'm doing a new wallet,
that's what I'm saying. The system reads wallet addresses. So I am Switzerland. I'm not.
I'm just saying, like, if they're not going to allow you to do it in one wallet,
I am saying the same thing you're saying, sir.
Right.
Without saying what you're saying, but yes.
Well, yeah. Well, see, obviously somebody on here did the same thing too.
Yeah, so, Craig.
Yeah, because I think he was doing 500 from him and 500 for his brother.
You didn't lose it. You didn't lose it, bro.
You didn't lose it.
You didn't lose it.
Because I mean,
no, nothing lost.
We'll be able to sell the tokens on what, the 9th or 10th, whenever it goes live, right?
Yeah, it'll be on the market. Yeah, be live on the market.
Yeah,
it shouldn't have let one wallet buy more than 500. Well, that's not the case because somebody might buy more tokens. So
yeah,
if someone wanted to buy 10,000 tokens, you know.
Yeah. It's a token. It's a token sale. It's a token sale. That's the whole point. We got 2.8 million tokens that they have available to sell. We want all of those gone if we can, because that increases the list price for that token. The 5 Omegas was just an added bonus for people to act, and it was meant to only be for like 4 or 5 hours as an incentive, getting close to the price changing at 3 p.m. Eastern today. But because we got this thing is international, you know, it's like, well, we don't want to rule out those people that were asleep during that time. So there was a discussion and they extended it till 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. But I mean, they're not trying to hurt the project either. You know what I'm saying? By just giving away all these Omegas like that. Or what have you, but they did offer it as an incentive. But we'll all be good.
Yeah, Craig. He says, so now I have 5 Omegas and 4,000 MQTs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same thing I did too. So
yeah, and I almost did it. I was about to do. I was like, oh, You start talking, I'm over here about to click the button.
Yeah, because that's what I thought. Because when you posted it, I said, "Oh,
yeah." I was understanding that we could, increments of 500. We just get rewarded those omegas as we, purchase those MQTs. I didn't know it was a singular wallet each time. So that's a whole nother
Yeah,
process.
that's the promo.
Yeah,
$500 for 6.
But I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. So I'm pretty sure Lynette, being who she is, we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, I'm feeling like there's something that could be done. Just a feeling. But yeah, we need to get that out though, because I think you can get kind of that misconstrued. People could, feel like there's an unlimited amount of omegas you can get in that one wallet. As long as I'm putting 500 in, those omegas are going to show up there. Boop, 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 So no, it's good, man. It's good. We'll figure it out. You're good. You're good, Craig. There's a lot of blessings that have come down. You're fine, bro. We're gonna keep getting it. So.
But yeah, if something different is there, I'll make sure I get to Q so he can post it.
Yeah. We'll try to see if we get some clarity on it. And I mean, I doubt there's people that are going in at 5,000 and 10,000 thinking like I'm just gonna get a ton of omegas, but for the people who might have came in with 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000, I mean, they could have easily just structured more wallets and done it. So, I mean, maybe they decide to do something for it. Hopefully,
the remaining tokens are dwindling down though. They're 300, 372 now. Yeah. So there's people in there moving some.
Yeah, they're moving them for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah, they took a bite out of that apple today.
A little chunk, man. Yeah, for sure. So let's get
the people outside the U.S. are starting to wake up.
Right. Yeah.
Sure. In some of the countries or whatever. So yeah.
Right. Gotcha. All right, bet.
Good.
Well,
that'll work, gentlemen.
And I'm gonna grab me a bite to eat, and
yes, indeed.
And yeah, we'll resume this at some time, and we'll see if we get some updates or something. We'll get it posted. Make sure to get in the Telegram group because that's where all the info is gonna be posted. So get there in that group and stay connected, and then we will catch you sometime over the next 24 hours. I'm sure some things are gonna happen. So
we'll
definitely be talking.
Yep. All right. We're just getting started, baby. Let's get it.
All right.
Sir, peace out.